YouTube. Oh, fucking bitch ass ear. Which is the first thing that happens just on stream. Hello and welcome to Tales RPG. Where the table may indeed be virtual, but the fucking bullshit ear infection is very much live and painful. Oh. Yes, I am live and ill. And my ear really, really hurts. So, why does nothing work? I ask you, why does nothing work? Why do the gods of the interwebs despise me so?
You haven't cleared your identity for your porn website yet?
You're not wrong, but that should they promised me that would not have impact. Apparently so. There we go. Right, everything is set up as it has been. There we go. So, hello and welcome to Tales RPG, where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. Things have been a little confusing as of late. Ear infections aside, and the fact that I feel incredibly nauseous and may be sick at any second aside, it would appear that also we have left the Forge in their service because their customer service was fucking shocking. So we are now being hosted with another company called Squire, who are doing a much better job. Oh my god. Ah ha ha. Oh, so. Also, if things keep cutting in and out on the stream, it's because the stream relies on my headphone audio in order to work, and my headphone audio keeps cutting in and out because I need new headphones. I know, ain't life great? Now, where last we left off in The Walking Dead, sacrifice had been made. The soldier known as Eliana had taken a grenade to the face and cleared the path for her allies to make their way through into the quarantine zone of Camp Runcorn and to find themselves at the Church of Saint Bridget of Ireland, today's day, both in-game and out, in order to rescue Orla. Oh. However, before we come to that, we are going to fade to black and have a little bit of music trickle us in as we do a little bit of a vignette, a cutaway to another, what's the word I'm looking for, to another character. It's a strange thing to be incarcerated when the world falls apart. Stranger yet to find that in the agony and the depths of the world that was, to find that in the new restrictions of the world that is, you are free. Freer than you've been for several years now. Gabe, at first, things were going quite well. Some of your allies had managed to make a small headway for themselves in the founding of the new alliances that are being formed. You found that Dolly and Laura were pretty friendly and able to protect you. Not to mention crazy Sven from ISO was already beginning to carve a name for himself. But as time progressed and things went on, you had to leave. Yourself and others all found yourselves press-ganged out of the world, out of the prison. You were not welcome there anymore. And so you found yourself with Joey, Lisa, and the others travelling across what would become the quarantine zone of Camp Runcorn. all of the cell doors in the prison unlocked at the same time, and in a Lord of the Flies-esque scenario, we find you being driven away. Those first days, those first weeks of the infection were horrific, to say the least. Sven pushed you all incredibly hard. His constant prattle about the need for the strongest to survive, the fittest, ringing in each of your ears like indictments. Lisa was especially vicious, taking pleasure in killing walkers where she found them. These were not people you realised that you were going to be able to keep around for a long time. And eventually, you slipped away. You have found yourself, for the longest time, trying to make it on your own, scavenging food from warehouses and scavenging food from dumpsters wherever you can, under no illusions that if you ever see those people from the prison again, they will kill you. You have no doubt. So what you needed to do, and what you hoped to do, was to get inside the quarantine zone. But this had been testing. You have been unable to do so for the most part. Until, on a day of absolute luck, your tide turned, and you found yourself watching as soldiers fired on civilians that you had been following. And in the anarchy, as the detonation of a grenade tore open a hole in the fence line, you slipped through, disguised as one of the walkers in the herd. You were able to overtake this group of survivors. Lost track of them, but it doesn't matter. They're not going to show back up again. And eventually you made your way to a church, where a bunch of teenagers, bunch of idiots really. What story would you have told them, Gabe? What would you have told them? Who would you have told them you are? Hello?
We will never know.
Apparently not.
I just realized I've been muted. Holy fucking shit. So, again, let me restart the thing. He's dressed as a prison guard, apart from, all the guts.
Yeah.
The zombie guts on him. So, his story is that after the fall, the prisoners overthrew the prison and killed all the guards, and he escaped. So, he's been running away ever since.
This is what you tell the people in the church?
Yes. He's a prison guard from whatever the name of the prison is down there.
Whether through sheer luck or it's the Augustine prison, by the way.
Augustine prison?
Augustine. Whether through sheer luck or just a desperate need to believe in something, the kids take you in, they share food with you, water with you. There's one who's slightly older who is a little more wary of you, whereas the others tell you their name. You have to learn second hand of Orla O'Hagan, who keeps her distance from you, her eyes never quite trusting. But for now, you are at least alive. That's when the zombies at the door begin to take note. That's when you get trapped. So, we return back to our party. We are now 32 days into the outbreak that will end the world. The wildfire virus has spread across Europe. Germany has held for some time as the seat of power, but now has fallen. Berlin is a scattered wasteland. England is burning. The St. Sophia Hospital has spread its curse across all of London and southwest England. Scotland has managed to quite literally rebuild a wall on Hadrian's Wall, 4 meters high, thick with barbed wire, and patrolled by the Scots constantly. But the outbreak is airborne. And slowly but surely, pockets of infestation laying claim in the high and lowlands of Scotland. To the world at large, and to the show The Walking Dead, everyone is out for themselves. Across the big pond, America is slowly beginning to succumb to the apocalypse. Rick Grimes lies in a coma somewhere in Atlanta. But here in Ireland, it is unknown of the world that it has become. Pockets of civilization are believed to remain. And where there is civilization, there is order and structure. Such order and structure has taken the form of Camp Runcorn, a local military base led by a former military officer. A curfew has been established and a quarantine. However, thanks to the actions of our players, that quarantine is now broken. And as we fade from Gabe's sort of eulogy, as we fade from Gabe's vignette of him entering the church, we fade into the aerial shot that you can see now. You have all managed to slip through, and you've made your way towards the Church of Saint Bridget. But as you have done so, you have led a trail. Like worker ants to the rubbish bins. 1 walker, 2, 3, drawn by the noise and the promise of fresh cadavers. A steady trickle, which then becomes a steady tide of the undead, and now entering into Camp Runcorn. We'll have to see where that takes us. But for as it stands, we join our players. Okie dokie. As it stands, we join our players outside the Church of Saint Bridget. Oh, my ear. It's midday. You've been lucky with the way time has pursued you. Snow is falling slowly, making its way from the heavens down, making it incredibly difficult to track anything as the crunching of snow under your feet. You are joined by the remainders of your party, Matty O'Connor, Ray Miller, Sarah Monnery, and Reverend Martin Mullaney. And as you make your way out of a side street here, you can see that while not actively aggressing the church, you can see that there are numerous walkers in the area, a considerable amount of them. I'm going to rest my mouth because every time I move my jaw it feels like I'm popping a zit in my ear. It's horrible. And I'm going to simply hand over to you guys. I'm going to give you a warning that all stealth is at a -1 check right now, on account of the fact that there is breath coming out of your mouth. There is snow under your boots. So, I'll let you guys take over. You are all hunched in this open driveway as the snow matters down around you. You can see the church across the way, locked and barred. But there are many walkers around you. What would you like to do?
I imagine Seamus has, like, Sarah, like he's carrying her with, like, one arm over his shoulder, supporting each other's weight. Come on. I'll get to that church. Lads, how you doing? Christy, you okay?
I've been fucking shot. What do you think?
Come on, keep moving, lad. Keep moving.
Chrissy would be leaning heavily onto his dog at this moment because,
Yep.
aside from Eliana, he was the front runner and lucky to be alive.
As you sort of push forwards and you see the separation between yourselves and the church, your dog whines pitifully at you with a clearly nervous and not particularly willing to, cross the line here.
Did you have a code for knocking, or would they know it was you coming back?
The Reverend sort of looks at you. We didn't really have a code, but there's windows. They can see us if we get there, they'll see us.
Outside the window.
Yeah, exactly. It's a church, it's not exactly fortified. Meant to, if anything, churches that keep people in, depending on how boring mass gets.
Oh, either which way, we've got to get him and get out, because if the army doesn't show up, then they'll just keep following us.
I agree. And irregardless, it's looking like there's a high likelihood that once that hole gets noticed, who's gonna fill in the bloody gaps, you know what I'm saying? Military will be here, I'm certain of it.
Aye, they'll be here in no time. Sebastian, how are you holding up?
Sebastian?
Been shattered. My lungs hurt. Just running on fumes. So just let's get in. If we can't get in, we're fucked.
I think stealth's the last thing we can do. Oh, God.
Fucking stealth in this state. Fucking hell.
Right, we're going to have to push as much as we can. I'll take the rear, I'll keep everything off till we all get in.
The Reverend
Okay.
nods, and I could always offer a distraction if that's what we're needing.
Reverend, we need you to get in that door.
Aye, true.
I'm not saying a distraction, I'm saying we go, but I'll keep them off the doorway. At least until everyone else is in. Right, I think I see him coming up the road behind us. Come on, we gotta move.
Alright. The Reverend's gonna move forwards and lead the way. We're gonna try and stealth this, guys?
I don't think, given everybody's state, I don't think so.
Although to be fair, we're surrounded by walkers.
You are, like I say, there are walkers all between you and the church.
I think it's poking it to the church.
Oh yeah, that, and I don't think Chrissy will have it in him to stealth at this point.
Can I do a scout check to see if there's a path that would be less noticeable?
Okay, make a scout check for me.
Oh, I forgot how stressed I was.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Sorry guys, we're going to risk it for a biscuit.
Yeah.
Two successes, 3 failures.
As you sort of look out, you poke your head out of the alleyway, and you see 2 successes, 3 failures. There is no obvious way across here. There's no sneaky path. There is just the open road and what comes with it.
I will relay that to the others. We ain't getting across there sneakily. Right, you lads, get ready.
Just before you do, Gabe, roll me a scout for that.
Got it. That would be good to have a fucking binos that I had before.
Okay, you can push if you want.
No, I'm good. No, I'm pushing. Sorry. Yeah, that's one failure, one
Okay.
success.
As you glance out of the window, you get the feeling one of the walkers sees you. There's a... As it twists and turns to look and you duck back. But in that glimpse, that moment, you see the party hunkered across the way. And even though you've not met him, you would recognize a man wearing priestly garb. You can speak to the people in the church if you want.
By the way, I have no vision on the whole map.
Oh, well, of course you haven't got a token.
I'll be looking around, checking if the shotgun is, loaded.
Yeah,
And then
shotgun is loaded.
I'll look towards the closest kid around me and say, like, quick question. Are you expecting a priest to come back by any chance?
Church. One of the kids looks at you. This is the youngest of the group, River. Sort of pretty dipsy. Clearly not cut out for this world. Sort of young 19-year-old. And she looks at you and goes, yeah, Reverend Mulaney, I would imagine.
Is he half bald looking?
Yeah, that'd probably be him. Yeah. Is he back?
Seems like it.
Thank the heavens.
So I wouldn't go out there if I were you.
Wasn't planning on it.
Smart. You go far. She won't.
Okay. So, everyone who's going to make a dash for the church, you're making a dash, I assume? Or you said you weren't stealthing?
Not stealthing, but
Yeah, I think we're
Seamus is just he's coming along behind them. He's not sprinting at any stage.
Okay. Okay, in that case, because there are walkers between you and the church, I'm going to need everyone to make me... Ooh. Let's see if it will bloody work.
Ability?
Yeah, it's going to be mobility for me, guys. Just pace it. I'll roll the NPCs. -1 for the snow.
Shit.
It's going to be an interesting roll. -1, yes.
Yes, please.
I am a mobile child.
Amazingly, no successes but no failures with 8 dice.
Amazing.
Push it, you stressed out fuck.
only one failure, no successes though, so I'll put down the fact that I'm helping support can Peggy having
Did Peggy survive?
Peggy did survive.
Peggy
only
should be
barely.
here. Have I not added her to the map?
I don't think so, no. I can't see her at least.
Did
I
Peggy
can't see
survive?
anything. Still black.
Did
I
Peggy
can't see
survive?
either.
I think Peggy might be dead.
No,
I think
Peggy
so.
survived.
Peggy survived. Sebastian stabilized her.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right. She's
you
just
ran out,
horrifically
you're in
injured, isn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was
Yep.
down, knocked. Essentially, she was down and almost out for the count. I managed
Yeah,
to
I
grab
remember.
her behind the car
Peggy
and
passes.
stabilize.
Alright, does anyone wish to push?
shit.
No.
I will make a push, yes. So that's adding 1 stress die, is it?
Just click push and it will do it for you.
It wouldn't give me the option to push on that?
Well, hang on.
Let me try and zoom out.
Let me see your roll. Where is it? You can't push because you rolled a skull.
Fair.
I will not push on my 0 successes, but that's because Seamus is pulling up the rear.
Yeah, no stress.
Here he is. That's how Sarah got in this position in the first place.
Jesus.
That was the rear now.
Took me a while to get that one.
Alright, so let's see. Gonna do this a little bit of a scatterway. Scout. Mobility. Alright, first person is David. Can you please roll me a d8?
Cool.
Okay. Okay, so Liam and
Could you put my cunts on the field too?
yeah, we'll do. Liam, can you roll me another mobility check for me, please? Fucking Ray, of course he passes.
Well, I know better than to ask why, but I'm suspicious of you. Oh no!
Okay, we'll come to that in a second. Pat, could you please roll a d8?
Sure. Four.
So you're up with that group as well. You're there. Why is Matty not moving? Oh, I see. 3 successes, 3 skulls. Okay. Alright.
No!
Do you wish to push with Cunt the dog?
Yes, I fucking do!
Okay. These need to be hidden. Remember to do blind DM rolls, please, for the sake of suspense. Okay. As you all turn, sprinting across the field, you're essentially like rugby players pushing in and out of this zombie horde, not allowing them a second to recover, not allowing them a moment to get to you. However, it's impossible for you all to get there without issue. To get there without issue. The Reverend makes it to the door and starts slamming on the door. Open up in the name of Lord Jesus Christ! And you're able to catch up with him, Christian, as well as Ray, breathing heavily. Out of breath. Matty gets there, as does Peggy, but as you turn and look back, you can see Seamus has gotten caught in a couple of walkers. Sebastian has a couple that he's tripped. Sarah has gone to help Sebastian, but the two of them have gotten cornered as Cunt the dog is barking at a walker that is moving towards the pair of them. As he does, Cunt runs forwards and sinks his teeth into one of the walkers. There's a flash of something metallic, and Cunt whimpers and is down to 1 health out of 3. What are we doing, team?
Well, James is going to fight, like, killing walkers to get to the door.
Okay.
It's just going to be a fight for it. Trying to get out.
In that case, we'll have one of these hordes in the way. Threat level is 3. Horde scale 2. So you between just people in the fight here. I will do a leadership on Sarah, unless you want her using the shotgun.
She's using the shotgun.
Okay, you are going to go for it. Okay. Alright, 8 dice from her. 5 to beat. 5 successes needed. She gives you 1. Okay. Ooh, someone's got special effects on their dice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and David?
We'll never know.
You'll never know.
Um,
Okay. As you push
Jim.
into the crowd, Sarah's shotgun barks and you see two zombies get their heads detonated as you fight in. Cunt drags another one to the ground. As you have 3 from David, 5 from Seamus, 1 from Sarah. However, one does lunge towards Seamus. You're going to want to avoid this one.
I'll be wanting to avoid that one.
Yeah, you can see it? Oh, you can see the dice, yeah.
No, I can see 36, and I know that's 10.
You know that's a bad result.
I'm
question.
going to... Fuck.
Can I somehow help? Like by opening the
Not
door?
yet. You can open the door.
Oh, wait, then I'm doing that.
Wow, Eliana lives again, huh?
I'm opening the door to help. No, running.
Right, so
Okay.
I messed up again.
Yeah, but you did succeed. This one will be 2 points of damage if you choose to just tank it.
I'm going to try and avoid it as well.
Okay. Okay, you do survive. The first one, you duck under, knife into the head, you throw the body into the next walker. Another walker grabs at your knee and you turn and just break the neck with your elbow. But then another walker lunges onto your back. This one is purely 1 stress point.
I will take the 1 point of stress.
Take 1 point of stress. You kick out, slamming your boot into the chest of the next walker coming towards you. And with the 3 of you, you sprint towards the church. Gabe, what are you doing as you see people running towards the church?
Doors, smack open.
Alright, as you all run towards the church, you hear Seamus calling out, "Let us in the name of God!" And as it does, the door swings open, and you all barrel into the church as Gabe, you slam the door shut. However...
Can I push? Can I push like one of those chairs? Chairs in front of it?
I will help him in grabbing a pew to...
You drag a pew over in front of the door as the walkers begin hammering on the outside of it. They know you're in there. They will be trying to get in.
I want as many of these pews as we can get.
Aye, aye. Then Marcus is just gonna go run around and grab as many as they can.
No stress.
And just like dragging it.
Okay. Here is the interior of the church. As you enter in, you can hear the walkers outside trying to break in. If you're quiet, they may forget you're there. What do you want to do, team?
Christian is going to stay absolutely quiet.
I still can't see anything. It's all black.
Yep, I'm adding you to the map. I'm adding you to the map as well, which tends to help.
Thank you. Usually. Let me know when you do.
You should be able to know when you do. Why? Huh?
Nope. Pure blackness.
Yeah, no, for some reason it's got you saved as Oh, you've changed it. I couldn't find your character sheet because the name had changed. There you go. There you are, dickhead.
Problem though.
Oh.
I can see that I can move, but everything's black.
Might be the token vision.
Token vision enabled.
Hey,
There we go. We got there in the end, boys.
Seamus will be staying at the door, trying to make sure none of the pews shift and cause more noise.
Aye. Okay.
Same thing with Marcus.
Walkers begin moving around the church. They're not actively trying to break in just yet. They're not certain that you're there. I've been rewatching season 1 and 2, and there is kind of this confirm and attack style to the walkers. So once they know where you are, you can imagine all of them to come absolutely crashing down on you. But as it stands, they just know you're in the general area. But you're going to need to make some sort of distraction to get them to go somewhere else. What do you want to do, team?
He's also like just putting his finger up to his mouth, like shh. Trying to make sure everyone's quiet.
As you sort of move in, you can see these figures inside the room with you turn and look. You can see a chap over here, sort of scruffy looking, pretty messy, if I'm honest. 1 second, I'm just fixing simple. Jesus, none of that fucking happened. You can see this chap down here, sort of nervously looking around. Near him is a dark-haired lady who, sort of, as you approach, is giving you a bit of a strange look. And then near the door, having helped open it, alongside wherever the hell Gabe's gone, you see this younger blonde lady near the door. And as you all sort of pile in, they all hunker down, breathing slow. Alright, I want everyone to make me stealth checks, please. But you can remove 2 points of stress from them.
Do these need to be public or private?
Private, please. For the sake of hiding the narrative, essentially.
Private, got it. No problem.
This is gonna be bad.
Lovely.
Sir.
Yep.
What was supposed to roll again?
Private stealth roll.
Great.
Okay. Every single one of you fucked up. Except Gabe.
Hey!
Yeah, Pat, when it comes to whether you can take the push or not, I will tell you if you can, but if you ever roll a walker, you can't push anyway. So the only person who can push it is Gabe. For context.
Yeah, no, it's just something.
Yeah.
I mean, did I get at least one success?
You got one success. As the door slams shut, the walkers begin crashing into the sides of the building. You hear windows beginning to smash. What are we doing, team? They're trying to break in. They know you're here.
In America. Chrissy will no longer be up for the stealthy shit and go to the nearest window where they're trying to break through and start knifing bitches.
Okay. Roll me a close combat attack.
Give me 2 seconds. I just need to relog back in, darling.
If they're coming through the door, if they're trying to break...
They're not able to get in because you have barricaded the door. However, they know you're in there, which means they are going to relentlessly be attacking.
I'm going to go to... Would you say that window is the window that they are trying to break through?
They are all around you. The answer to that is yes.
Go on, then.
Take up a position at another window.
Same thing here.
I can't even see my own rolls.
Yeah, you said
No, that's the idea.
Us.
I can, though. You cannot push that roll, just so you know, Christian. However, as you get up to the window, you bold and walk back, pushing, and you stab the knife into the head, and you start to use its body as a barricade, but you do take 1 point of damage for me, Liam, as you slice your arm on an exposed piece of glass.
Well, shit. I'm broken.
You stumble back, bleeding heavily down the arm, with a, but at least that side is now barricaded up, boarded up.
Boarded
Anyone?
by a corpse.
Seamus will start boarding up this side.
Okay. How would you like to do that?
Um, there is the... In a lot of churches, there's like the Stations of the Cross. Like the wooden things up. He will, forgive me, Lord, like rip one of those off the wall and just start like jamming it into the window frame.
Hey, make a force check for me.
Stress is back up to normal, so it should...
Apologies. In this instance, would I be unconscious?
No, you're just broken, so you're just heavily wounded and a bit fucked.
Fair.
Alright.
Being generous with their
Right, Pat, you get to the window and you push against it, holding it back. As you cut your hand, your little, like your ring finger and your left finger begin, your little finger and your ring finger on your left hand begin bleeding profusely. But you hold back, and as you step back, you guys have been able to barricade this room just enough that I'm willing to remove the horde. But Pat, that's point of damage for you. Alright, we will need some healing on that.
Any chance I can use the body armor to...
In this instance, no, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I will make a dash to Christy to start providing first aid, seeing him essentially stumble back.
Yeah, so Christy sort of
More
gets put onto a pew where he's looking a bit rough.
Would this be classed as emergency or not? Based on him having...
No, it's not an emergency.
Well.
He's not going to die from it. It's just a very bad cut.
Okay, let's...
Okay.
Who's this fellow over here?
There's a couple of people. Who do you mean? So, you've been able to, in a bit of this time, learn a little bit more. Let me put on the different... They're not attacking now, so...
How much did Christian heal if he did?
Let's have a look. Oh, wow, full health for Liam there.
Upon Sebastian's doting care, Christian would kind of jerk himself awake and thank you, thank you, Sebastian.
Alright, come on. Just look to get better, bro. That seems like every other day I'm patching you up.
Well, I'll try not to make a habit of it, but you seem pretty good at it, so as long as you don't chop off an arm or a leg, we're good.
I don't have to do that. You're more likely to lose one at this rate.
Upon on getting up, Christian would have seen Cunt go for a walker previously and go, Are you alright, boy? Are you alright?
Make a... Give me just a medicine check as you look over at your dog.
I have rolled, my sir.
I know. You, with the failure and successes there, you look at Cunt, who looks up at you and it gives you sort of like an affectionate whimper, but you can see that a ragged section of one of his ears has been torn out. One of the walkers, it appears, has a like a blade or something like that stuck in its arm, and as Cunt grappled it, a part of his ear got sliced away.
Hmm. It doesn't look blackening at all, does it?
Hard to say. It's a fresh cut. It's bleeding pretty profusely. Hard to say, I'm afraid.
Give me uno momenti.
Un momento.
Ah, shit, it's not in my inventory anymore. Does anyone have any disinfectant or any alcohol I can use to wash out his wound?
We'll make my way over. I'll assume I've got some in the medical kit.
Well, this is it. So, I have in my notes here Seamus's goodie bag from pharmacy. Is that what we're using?
You
haven't had a chance to really look through it yet.
Yeah, we never actually got a chance to use it, did we?
No. I still have it here. If you want to start looking through it.
Yeah, let's start going through it.
Yeah.
I'll sit on the floor and drag the dog into my lap. This is gonna hurt. I'm sorry, but I've got to make you better.
Right, let's see what I have here, lads.
Got to make you better.
Okay. Okay.
And he'd be almost chanting that into his fur.
Christian, you're able to bring Cunt back up to 2 health, but he's not fully healed. It's rough. The dog has gone through a lot. A hell of a lot. But he's okay for now, and he sort of whimpers and curls up on the bed, on the pew. Marcus, you can see that there is blood trickling down Seamus's leg, but it is not from a bite.
Got it.
Right, Seamus. Took a bit of a beating out there. How are you?
Grand, just bloody hand. Show some bandages there.
Come on, I'll patch you up. If it's just a quick bandage up, we'll get this done together.
And nick them on their grasp.
Can I do a medicine check for
Mm-hmm.
Seamus?
Go for it.
Yeah, I forgot to make that public. That's okay.
That's alright. With 1 success, you're able to heal Seamus up 1 point. As you sort of check him over though, Sebastian, you're looking at this bleeding wound that Seamus has. It is a very jagged, deep cut across his fingers. And you sort of bandage them up and tie them together. Pretty rough, but again, you don't see any evidence biting. You'll be glad to know. As you guys are sort of looking to each other and patching one another up, a voice softly sort of calls out, shakingly at first. Just to be clear, who the hell are you all? And you see this lady stepping forward somewhat nervously, but also with a self-infused confidence.
I'm
I will be
Christian.
backing her up.
I'm Christian. Who are you?
My name's Ola. I'm just sort of here to help, but listen, I'm sure you're all lovely people, but I can't be super keen on stragglers, especially when you've brought the dead to our door.
Ola.
Hi.
Ola O'Hagan?
Oh, Christ, do I know you?
Christian would start tearing up at that.
Oh, Christ, I do know you, don't I?
I found you just like I promised, and Christian would run over to her and try and hug her.
She puts a hand out and puts it on your forehead and stops you. Okay.
Listen,
You are definitely not mine. Curtis, is this... And you see the other lad looks up and goes, Tanoa! She sort of looks around and the others sort of shrug and she looks down at you, Christian. What's your name, son?
Christian O'Connor.
Okay.
I knew your brother.
You knew Diamond?
Yeah. He saved my life a few
Christ, he's
times
alive!
back.
Oh, thank Lord Jesus, I was worried sick. Where is he?
Christian would look up at her, crying.
No insight roll needed. You see her face go from pain, anger, and then resentment. Oh, Christ. How? What happened?
He got one of those weird ones, the ones that look different. He saved all of our lives, and he just it got him.
Her body softens, like the muscles, the strength goes out of her, and she staggers back and sits on the pew. Oh, fucking hell. So he survived and died. Okay, and you... Alright, and he looked after you, did you, lad?
Christian would, at this point, just... He's been shot, he's been bitten at, he's been stabbed, he's been twatted. He would just collapse down on the floor, just in a heap of mess. Just... He was family.
Aye. My brother had a way of collecting strays, and I mean that as a kindness.
I promised him that I'd find you.
Aye. Well, I thank you for it. I feel found, but... Thank you for telling me. What was your name, lad?
Christian O'Connor.
Thanks, Christian.
That there's my granddad, Matty.
Matty steps forwards. I knew Diamond as well. He was a good man and a good heart. I'm glad we found you, lass. All of this was us planning on coming and finding you. Diamond was coming to rescue you. And you see that her lip trembles and she just cries.
Christian would insecurely go and sit next to her.
She doesn't, give you a hug or anything, but she doesn't push you away either.
He wouldn't go in this time. He'd just hug his knees to his chest.
Yeah.
He saved everyone here one way or the other.
Christ. Oh, God. Okay.
But we can't stay.
Oh, we can't. There's too many wolves at the door.
No. They're weird people.
What?
They were wearing skin.
What?
Herding them.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're from.
Mark's is gonna cuss like fuck.
You guys would hear that as it echoes around the church, and this chap stands. Marcus, what do you know about this?
Oh, fuck. Did you notice them wearing any jumpsuits or anything like that?
They were orange. I wasn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't as close, but
Yes, they are
Sebastian,
them.
Sebastian, like Seamus, you were at the back.
Yeah, they were definitely prison issue. And then Seamus would actually get like his full, proper look at Marcus. Oh, you were one of the
So-
guards. One of the prison guards, were you?
Aye.
Sergeant Seamus O'Callaghan. Good to meet you. Jesus, good to see another. Good to see another friendly soul. And he'll hold out his hand away, like to shake Marcus's hand.
Marcus is gonna smile and like shake his hand. Oh, hey fella, it's nice to see another one. There ain't many of us left, and no more.
No, not anymore, geez. Christ, I can't imagine what it was like in the prison.
Oh, you will hell. Somebody opened the fucking doors, the gates. All of them, they just came out of it. It was a bloodbath. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that left, that managed to leave alive. And barely.
My condolences, mate. My condolences. That's rough. That's a rough one now.
Yeah. And it gets worse. By what you guys told me, a couple of them are out. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that some of them got kicked out. The worst of their kind. So
That'd match up with what we saw. Ringing bloody dinner bells. They were.
The Orla
fucking
sort of
maniac.
stands. Wait, there's more than just the fucking biters out there. You're telling me we've got fucking psychos on our hands? Also, Asian or Marcus, would Christian recognize you at all?
Maybe. So how old is Christian?
12.
12. So Christian would have been 5 when Ocean has been arrested. Would he recognize him? That's for you.
I'm gonna do a wits check. Are we allowed to do it public again, or is it?
Yeah, go for it. I don't mind. I like to keep the private things mostly for surprise. Tense.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Aish.
Based on that, no.
Based on that, I'd say yes, because I got a success.
Yeah, but 2 failures?
Let's have a look.
DM made the call.
If I move my sister, I'll colour Grace here, not sponsored by Games Workshop. I would say that you do recognise him with the success. However, I'm happy for you to invent a narrative where you don't realise. I think out of character, we all know that Gabe here isn't actually a guard. We all get that.
Yeah. I mean, he's also covered in fucking.
Yeah, we also all
art,
built
like
your character
blood.
together 20 minutes ago. But what I'll
he's
say
also-
is, you know that this is your cousin. However, the 2 skulls are to represent the fact that your parents told you something else. I'll let you guys decide what you were told, but you don't know he was a prisoner. All you know is that he had to go and work at a prison or whatever. He was just away for quite a while.
I recognise you. You were at Grandad's party once, but then they said that you had to work away. Where have you been?
Marcus is gonna look at Christian and like this realization is gonna dawn on him, and he's immediately gonna look at Maddie like fuck.
Matty, I think there's no need to roll, knows. Matty will sort of step forwards. Let me just check. Yes, that was it. And he goes, alright, it's good to see you again, Ocean. How did you get away from your job?
I, as I said, there was a riot in the prison, and well, I managed to leave alive out of that.
Huh. What an absolute miracle.
Aye.
Now, we both know how you got that job, don't we? And,
Aye.
well, some of us would say it was a job that you deserved. Some would say that you had a hard time of it. But shall we say that what we've done in the past is the past? That we keep it that way?
It's like,
No, Matty, I know
You know-
prison guard isn't the most glamorous of jobs, but it's needed.
Aye,
mean, I know
God is
you-
one term for Ocean. You've got to understand, Ocean was doing, he got the job for a friend, his little sister, my brother's daughter.
Ronja.
My brother's daughter, you understand.
I try and do a wits check to see if I can add 2 and 2 together.
Yes, but I'm going to need 5 successes. No, I'm afraid not.
In which case, Christian is simply going to respond with, "It must have been cool being a security guard in a prison."
young lad, you wouldn't say that.
I mean, that's
better
all
than
scrubs.
this.
Matty.
Matty steps forwards and sort of holds out his hand and then pulls Ocean into a hug. By the way, family's family. And I'll never be saddened to find more of us still alive.
Oh, the old man. He's gonna hug Maddie. And then he's gonna, smile very happy. Though the smile doesn't go to his eyes. It's just, Aye. It's good to see you again. Where's your old lady?
Back at Camp Runcorn. Alive and well. Thank heavens.
Thank God. Is Grania and Neve in there?
I'm afraid not. I've not seen them. Not since all this began. But then they were always out of town girls. Motorcycle gangs and the like. So, he's hoping that one of their many boyfriends picked them up. And he gives you a look.
Yeah, the smile's gone. The smile's gone. It's just, it's good to see you too, lad. Last time I see you, you were wee big like this, eh? It's your aunties would be happy to see you.
Christian's got a bit cynical since he's rapidly grown up in the apocalypse. Like, yeah, if I see him again, I best have a shower first, because I don't think this being covered in blood and guts is going to be a great look on that one.
I wouldn't I'll be honest with all of you. I wouldn't recommend taking a shower. The less guts you all have in you, the easier they can smell you. They can find you.
What?
You guys do know this, I think, to a degree.
Yes.
Yeah, we sussed it
Like,
out when they can't determine
am-
which human when we did the mud thing.
Yeah.
I am covered in guts, like literally.
Not being cleaned up at all.
Yeah. Like face all caked in fucking dry blood. There's pieces of something, stuck to the clothing. I'm like, after some time running around, you learn some stuff. Like what those fucks out there do. They when they cover themselves in their guts and stuff, they're almost invisible. As long as you don't provoke one of them, you're
So
safe.
it was never the shambling. It was the smell. And Christian's having a realization moment because he did it at Camp Eden and it never really clicked for him. It was the I'm fucking stupid. Sorry, Father.
As this sort of conversation is happening, you can see some of the group sort of pairing off a little bit and talking. And the father, Reverend, whispers a quick prayer before. All right, now, we've done well to get here and in the sake and the time that we have. More importantly, we've done well to stay alive. But the Lord presents us with challenges so that we might overcome them together. Let us discuss our next move. We can't stay here. This is no safe haven. I think we can all agree. Our next move, folks.
The man is a no-go. There's no way we'd be able to secure that. Matty G... Lads, G, have you been anywhere that where... Maybe that military camp? Fuck, no, they shot at us.
They don't know that they shot at us. If we just need somewhere to survive, it might be a case of going back there. Especially if we've got family there. And he gestures to Matty, who's nodding. Or we can strike out on our own. Or we can try and get people out. But I'm not really in the mood for fighting no military. And you can see the Reverend sits down, checks his assault rifle. I'm running low on bullets. And on prayers.
I mean...
Wait, Father.
Chrissy, didn't you...
Marcus gonna make the sign of the cross.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Chrissy, didn't you say that you did a stint at my school at one point? Like, what was it like there? Was that any good?
Well, kind of. We got there and there wasn't that many walkers, but the janitor Jenkins, he didn't make it out because where the school backs onto a forest, there was a weird one there.
Hey, they're getting more and more common, these freaks. Creatures of rapture.
We've got to go back to the military camp anyway. Because if we don't, those walkers are going in. Grandma doesn't know.
No, that's fair.
Do you
But
guys mean by
we can't stay there.
what you guys mean by they're coming in?
Christian's gonna purse his mouth like a guilty child and go.
One of those psychos jerry-rigged some kind of explosion and set it off by the perimeter that the military had, and we got caught in the crossfire of the hail of bullets when they were trying to gun them down between them and the walkers. Fucking nightmare.
Yeah, some of the people we watched over there, I believe they would do that. Fucking scum.
The other sort of survivors are starting to get a little riled up. Ray steps forwards at this point. Right, I'm getting a bit nervous here, if I'm honest. We're bottled up in a church, and I don't think, respectfully, Father, I don't think holy ground is keeping the undead at bay. Now, the way I see it, we either buck and run, and we get out of Wickerton while we can, and we take our chances on the road. Or we strike out to Camp Runcorn, and we go where we can. I guess third option is we try and find a way to communicate with Camp Runcorn. Did anyone there have a phone or a radio, or anything like that?
Christian is going to bring out his walkie-talkie.
Sounds good.
Well, I've got this. Kind of.
But who's on the other end of it?
We'll pick up on the frequency. It's just a matter of trial and error. And hope we're getting on the right one.
Are those some long odds, lads?
I'll admit I'm not a huge fan of just sticking us out on the airways blind.
Yeah, but surely a military presence would have been monitoring the airwaves, any of them.
If you remember back at the camp, it was mentioned that Runcorn had a radio.
Yeah, a out-of-bounds radio.
Yeah, she protected it very fervently.
That's how she got in contact with Eliana before she crashed.
That's how she knew of Eliana before she cracked, though you didn't have active contact.
Oh, yes.
But it is how she knew.
I mean, anything's worth better than it might be a shot in the dark, but at least it's better than being blind as a bat. If we actually get the right frequency, we might actually be able to arrange a safe meetup with the camp.
I mean, I don't think it's a good idea to go back to the military. You know, there's also... I have to find my sisters. Maybe they're outside of the city.
Or they could be there in the Runcorn. Look,
And
I
if
hate
ask
saying
me
it,
if
but
I
you
run
know yourself. Military law, like martial law was in effect. The military are running the show. It's more than likely their sisters are at that camp.
Matty would sort of turn to each of you. There's more and more people coming into Camp Runcorn every day. They may have arrived in the time that we've been gone. It's impossible to say.
Possibly worth us going there. And
What's up, sweetie? Yeah. Okay. Toilet's still flushing, guys. Watch out.
Raw, my G. Have some wine.
Seamus will also try and get like a sneaky conversation in with Sarah. Just how you doing? Is everything okay?
Sarah sort of sat down on a pew. Not many people. No, only you and her know that she's pregnant in character, right?
Yeah. Yes.
She sits down.
Eliana knew. She's
That problem has been removed.
Hold on, I'm putting two and two together here. Everybody who finds out dies.
She tells the room and the windows explode.
Roll for
She sort
survival.
of rubs her eyes. Look, I'm doing alright. I'm only like a week or two under. I just feel a bit queasy is all. I'll admit, that Peggy's lovely. We might talk to her, tell her, you know? And with Miss O'Hagan here, and what did you say your name was, love? And she gestures to the young blonde girl who looks up and she goes, "Oh, I'm River Vaughn. This is my boyfriend Sam." And he gives like a half wave. Anyone who wants to, make me a very quick scout check.
It's a lavender marriage.
Three successes.
3
I
successes.
don't know how I didn't get a failure there.
As she says that, you do see a flash of something cross Orla's face. Just a moment of... You're not sure whether it's regret or anger. But it passes in a split second as Curtis puts his arm round her and pulls her close.
Am I?
Okay. So,
Yep.
how are we going to, deal with Ray? Like, should we tell him together? Do you want to do it alone? Like,
She sort of... I think I want to be somewhere safe first, if I'm honest. I'm not a big fan of surprises.
I know that's fair. Perhaps when we get back to Camp Runcorn, they keep going on about.
Aye. God, hope it's safe. If it's not what we'll do.
Matty said they had a surgeon or two there, like proper healthcare. Not that I don't dismiss like Shane or Sebastian's work, but
No, Sebastian's incredible, but I don't think he could deliver a baby. With all due respect. With all due...
I think that's a bit beyond his due.
She sort of smiles and looks at you. Oh, what are we going to... And that's when you hear her. You two are right over there. And you see Ray glaring daggers from across the room at you. Getting cozy or something?
Just checking the head wound she got earlier.
Aye.
Can't be too safe.
No, I suppose not. And he sort of comes over. You alright, love? And he sort of half butt shuffles Seamus out of the way.
I would say he needs a force check to move Seamus. Seamus
Yeah,
is a
sure.
big man in body armor.
Nah, completely fails. He tries to, and you sort of just butt him back, and he goes, oh, sits down next to Sarah, and takes her by the hand. Is everything alright? I need to know you're okay. And she turns, looks him dead in the eyes, and she goes, I don't fucking love you, shut up and piss off. And you just see him fade. And Sarah stands.
Do we all hear that?
And just, yeah, you all do. And Sarah stands and just walks to the opposite pew, sits down, reaches under the pew to pick up a Bible, and starts like skimming through it. And Ray is just catatonic, staring at the ground in front of him.
Yeah, Seamus was like, fuck, didn't expect that.
Sarah is very fucking hormonal right now. And frankly, he has bigger problems.
He doesn't know how to do comfort Ray, so he's just kind of like,
As you sort of stand to move, Ray grabs you by the sleeve.
look, man, I need to take a look at the boarding, make sure it's all sorted. Okay.
Did you know? What, have you two been... I'm starting to put two and two together. Am I a cook?
Well, are you a cook, father?
You're a cook now, father! As he says that, you hear a book snap shut as as Father Martin Mulaney looks up and goes, That's enough of all this talk now. There are children and women present, and I am getting sick to death with these love triangles that you all seem to be infesting themselves with. Let me make things real quick and clear now. Our only concern is getting safe. I don't want to hear nothing from the rest of you about who's dating who, and who's got who with what and who. Y'all are a disgrace towards God right now, and I would rather see us safe before we make any more foolish mistakes. Am I clear?
Crystal clear, Father?
There's a few awkward mumbles that go around the room. He sort of glares daggers, but his glare lingers mostly on Orla as he says, Now everybody here is a grown adult and can make their own decisions. But some decisions are worse than others. Right now, the last thing we need is to be adding more tinder to this fire. So let's be having it. What's the plan? Where are we going? Who are we dealing with?
Christian would immediately pipe up. We're going to get my grandma.
Hey,
While that's all happening, can I talk to Matt? Real fast? Like, just...
You can sort of go to one side with him.
Yeah, I just wanted to, like, while they're all distracted, debating shit about the, all that.
Yeah.
I would just, like, pull him aside and say, look, old man.
Oi, how can I help you?
I am Marcus for the time being. I'm Marcus now.
Alright, that's fine. You can be Marcus, or Sheen, or whatever it needs to be, but... And he leans in close. Out of interest, I'm going to roll a private roll here. Okay. He leans in close and talks to you. Listen, we both know what you fucking did.
Aye. But the scum have it coming.
I know and he checks the Reverend isn't listening. I know the cunt had it cunning, and had you not done it, I went and fucking done it myself. But once you've opened that door, it can't be closed, lad. And I've got to watch out for me and mine, you understand?
You got no words for me, fat. You got no words for me, old man.
He's technically your uncle.
You're...
Granduncle.
Yeah.
Granduncle.
You ain't got no problems for me, old man. I'm, your blood. We stick together.
Aye.
It's not
That's
gonna be
what we-
anytime soon that O'Connor gonna spit. It's not gonna be anytime soon that an O'Connor is gonna split another O'Connor's blood anytime.
Aye. These, this lot. What can you tell me about them? And he gestures to the younger kids. I will message you a little bit of background info. In fact, actually, fuck it. I'll say you've been here long enough. This stuff would have happened while you were here, so I will print screen my little thing for you. My DM note.
You got it.
How much you're willing to give away is up to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh.
Cooking, apparently.
So yeah, he's gonna look around and say like, this place is a fucking mess. I'm surprised nobody started killing each other.
I'd just like you to know all of this was due to your rolls. What you guys have been rolling. Just so you know.
Fucking hell. Look, I've been locked up with some fucking maniacs up there. But fucking hell, they were less complicated than this bunch of fucking teens in here. There's so much
They can't be that
tension in
bad.
here.
They can't be that bad.
Have you ever stayed in a fucking room with 4 fucking teenagers?
When you say 4 fucking teenagers, do you mean 4 fucking
No,
teenagers?
No, fucking, I don't know, maybe I got here like I got here yesterday.
Christ, what a fucking mess.
Look, I don't know, but look. This place is a fucking mess. Let's just say, do not get involved.
Alright, well, maybe best that we... You're right, let's not get involved with people's personal lives. It's just this, all a lady. We really were close. With her brother. I want to make sure she's okay.
Aye, fuck. Hey, look. she's fine. But he's gonna point, like, you know, his head towards the other boy over there, like, keep an eye on him, though.
What, Curtis? This one?
The Curtis.
That's Curtis. That's Sam.
So yeah, he's pointing at Curtis. So yeah, he's like, just keep an eye on that one over there. He may cause trouble. But that's
Alright, good to know. Good to know. All things a bloody mess. My thanks.
Quick question though.
Aye.
How much do we owe her? You say her brother saved you?
Aye, she did.
Aye. I got it.
Dermot was the best fucking man I ever met. He would have made a fine O'Connor had he married into the family. And he's a man that I would have proudly called son. He looked after Chrissy when no one else did, brought him safe and sound. I don't say this lightly, but that man was touched by the hand of God, so he was.
Yeah, holy shit. What the fuck? Mate, it seems like the good ones die early, isn't it?
Seems like the good ones die because they do the right thing, and they help the wrong people.
Aye.
It's a damn shame.
So she's... I guess we owe her a debt of blood then?
Aye, that we do, son. That we do. Either way, and he puts his hand on your shoulder. Damn glad you're alive, my friend. Good to see you, nephew.
Aye, uncle. Old man, I hope I'm happy to see that at least some of us are still kicking.
Kicking and thriving. There's one thing this family can do, it's that. And apparently this campaign is becoming the O'Connor campaign, you know? The Walking Dead O'Connors.
I was tempted to say, should we just rename the campaign "At Home with the O'Connors"?
Honestly, like the fact that I've now made tokens for the two ladies, whose names I have forgotten off the top of my head.
Rainy and Neve.
How do we pronounce them?
O'Connors too.
How do we pronounce them?
It should be something
Grania?
like Grania.
Grania.
Grania, yeah.
Grania and Neve.
Grania and Neve, okay. I have made their artworks and tokens, but I won't reveal them until you meet them because they're badass as fuck. Grania.
Grania.
Alright.
Grania.
Forgive us, we English-speaking. We are but men who rock.
Do we remove the W in there? It'll become Grania. Grania?
There's no W in Grania.
Grania.
There isn't the one he's got.
It sounds Russian to me, not Irish. Jesus.
Wow.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And Brazil is just extended Mexico. Fuck off.
I mean, that's just accurate.
Kind of.
Can we stop taking shots at everybody? I feel any more shots and it's going to start looking less and less like a D&D session and more like a school in a location which we can't name.
Fuck's sake. Moving swiftly on. What do you want to do, Tim? I'm keeping this on you guys. Threat level hasn't dropped below 1. Just stress.
So stress, sorry, my brain, because obviously there was all the family talk. So stress has dropped down by 1 again, is it?
I would say that stress can be reduced. It depends how long you're willing to stay here. The threat level has not decreased. You are not in a safe place. This is not a haven. But I will allow stress to decrease, but it may not be completely removed.
That's fair. Where are we on the map?
I'll show you. My apologies. Here we are.
Do the map. Do the map.
Mm-hmm. When the map decides to load.
I thought it was just me. I was like, oh shit, my
No,
internet
I got a
is garbage today.
smashing blank screen here. Come on, Squire, this is your first session.
I can now see.
Oh, okay, it is just being slow then. No stress.
I got 98% loaded.
Hit F5.
Yeah, will do.
Yep.
Oh, it loaded. It loaded. It's probably a little confused on account of the fact that I haven't got the module for these the stuff installed for the snow. So it's probably like, where is the snow coming from? You know?
It's still doing good.
Yeah, it's working. So you guys are here at the Church of Saint Bridget of Ireland. You can see here where the breach in the quarantine is.
Okay, so, and we're not a million miles from it, but we're far enough that a journey right now. I take it it's going to be close to night, is it?
What is the timing game right now? Unga bunga unga. It is currently 4 a.m. in the morning.
I think we're definitely spending a few hours in the church waiting to see if, like, the horde dissipates away.
Sounds good. Alright, in that case, how many hours? I will say you can relinquish 1 stress, and I will allow 1 roll for something of your choice per hour.
I would say that we'd probably
What's wrong?
stay for a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey, I didn't see it. I'll drink it cold.
Just question.
It's actually not
about,
bad. Sorry, yes, Pat.
Yeah, just do we lose the bonus stress because we'd be talking to our anchors and all that?
Yes,
as well?
that's the sort of thing I'm allowing, yeah. But obviously you're not in a haven, so I can't reduce it below 0. Below 1.
I mean, I'll take below 0. Negative stress, that's great.
Yeah, I'll
think-
take down to the 1, which will be fine.
So
Well, we just wait for the rest of the night where their aggression kind of fades.
4 o'clock in the morning, wait until about 8 or 9 when the sun would be starting to peak up again.
Yeah, for like
About
first
4
light
hours.
where we can also clearly see everything.
Okay. In that case, as light begins to dim, what would you like to do? I'm going to say this is going to be going to more interactions than anything else. You have time to reduce your stress down. You may make medicine checks. I will allow the rolling of scout checks to go on runs and to sneak out of the church. But too many fuck-ups will result in incursions, shall I say.
Seamus will definitely be like going to Sebastian and like checking in how he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly also after a few hours, like getting the bandages changed on his fingers.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, laddie?
Not too bad. How about you? How's your hand holding up?
Your fingers are stiff. Had to make
Right.
a fist.
Alright, let's have a quick look and let's see what the hell's going on now that your body's had a bit of time to do its... to naturally have a look at healing it.
Make a medicine check
Yeah.
for me.
Ah, you bastard. And it... Why didn't it change the thing anyway? I swear I had it set to public just then.
I'll reveal it. 2 successes, 1 failure.
I mean... doing alright, but you took a real big gash to your fingers. You've definitely gone deeper than ideal. Now get your disinfected for the moment, and then get you rebandaged up, and then when we get back to camp, you can have the proper with the quack. You know, the doc can have a look at it and have a proper good patch up of you. That can give you a stopgap for the time being, though.
Okay, lad. But how are you holding up? With the one from your family man on it, your grandfather?
But it's...
How are you doing, lad?
I'm just fucking grateful Peggy's still alive.
Aye, that's...
Peggy, by the way,
Damn.
lying down on a pew in the west of the church, looks like shit. Like, she is rough right now.
Aye, that ambush by those bloody soldiers, there's no call for that.
No, well, and I speak up here. Those soldiers trying to get the ambush on those psychos was definitely not ideal. And I'll just, like, lean in. Don't, like, and just whisper, like, don't drop the ball.
Lad?
We're sticking with what I said. Because if anybody finds out it was us that blew that fucking hole, we're fucked.
Lad, you don't have to tell me twice. I mean, those psychos. They think they're...
Yeah, those psycho, absolutely.
They do so much damage. They're twisted game.
Fucking bastards. I reckon they just wanted us to be actors. They just saw us as a way to get more of those zombies to that fucking board that they'd started to build near the fucking camp, that wall.
Aye.
Right. Well, your hand will hold for now, but you're definitely going to need to get it looked at. It's not looking good, to say the least. I'll make note in my journal of what we've done for you for the time being, and just that way I can pass on Doc so he knows what I've noticed and if he can pick up on anything else. And so he's got a better idea of how to treat you.
I appreciate it, lad. I know I'm putting a lot on you.
Just take it easy, like, we're looking at moving a lot of people. Fighting is not our option right now.
Discretion is the better part of valor in this case.
No, you just go... You best go check on Christy. I'll have a quick check over Peggy again, and then I'll come over, because I need to have a fucking good look at him.
I think I'll leave Christy get to know. I'll leave him talk to his uncle. Must be great to see him there. But lad, look, you're not looking after yourself either. Give me that kit for a bit. You're scratched and scratched and everything.
Fucking much better than you are.
I
got lucky on it, that's all.
Listen, lad, you can't look after everyone else if you're falling apart. So give me some of those bandages and let me... in this case, Seamus is not, like, taking no for an answer. He's, like, already gotten some of the bandages out, and he's, like, rough pulling Sebastian's arm forward, so he's wrapping up wounds and all this. Is a medicine check then to see if I can heal him?
Yeah, 100%. Let's go with that.
And
Like I say, it can't be an official rest.
And can I get bonus die from using the medical kit?
Yes, I'll say +2.
Yeah, I think it was +2, and then it's +3 for the thingy, but it also works on critical injuries or whatever it was.
I don't have.
No, the advanced one is my memory.
Nicely done.
2 successes, 1 failure.
So you heal 2 hit points up. So back up to full, but on the failure, the medicine is destroyed.
I was only using the basic one now.
Yeah.
We still have that advanced.
Yes, you do.
Fuck it. I was never good at tying these knots. And as I say that, like I tear one of the bandages.
Yeah, there's a... and you... But it's gone.
Look, I mean, we got lucky to even have that, to have anything from where we got it from. It was probably already to get what we did. Probably the leftovers that we found in it anyway.
Right. Oh, well, we have some other little things in that bag from the pharmacy I grabbed, but
Yeah, I mean, we got lucky with
maybe
it.
you can use it, and if we're lucky, we can get some scraps, and you can cobble up another one.
Hey, we'll get it. We'll get there. It'll be all good.
Right, lad, you go check on Peggy there, sorry, just keep forgetting her name.
Alright, look, you take it easy and then try and find out how that father's doing as well, because I know he's stressed out about all this.
I think I need to have a conversation with the old father.
Okay. So, people start sleeping. You see, as night draws in, it's 5 a.m. in the morning. You see Orla goes towards the altar and sort of puts her back to it, leaning against it, and closes her eyes, sort of sleeping in an upright position. You see Curtis and River sort of cuddling on a pew. Sarah plonks herself down on a pew, and as Sam sort of goes to say hi, she just kicks at him until he goes and sits somewhere else. Ray hasn't moved since his conversation with Sarah. Matty, being somewhat more elderly, leans and sits in by the fire, wrapping his coat around himself. Cut the dog joins him. As the night draws on, it is eerily quiet. Even the animals have learnt to be silent now. They know that they're not safe from these creatures as well. And the only thing you can hear in the depth of this night are the quiet prayers of Father Mulaney, as he prays for deliverance from evil and to enact the works of Lord God. What's our next little interaction?
Seamus is going to check out the vestry.
Okay. Okay, make me a scout check.
Because the Reverend Father is hiding his wife who turned there and is feeding them survivors.
Stop calling my boss. No. You have a habit of that, Liam.
5 successes, 2 failures.
Okay. 5 successes, you're able to move in. And while there is no undead zombie wife in the vestry, Liam, there is the fact that there is a large window and it is unbarricaded. And as you go in, you duck down as you realise you could have very easily have been spotted. And there are still, even though they're not actively hunting, there are still many walkers in the area.
In which case, I will back out extremely slowly, closing the door behind me, and I will shift like a, like the priest's chair in front of the door.
Mm-hmm.
So no one like can accidentally walk in there.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
And Seamus will like sleep in that chair. Or rest in it anyway.
Okay, so you're able to rest as well. Anyone else for any more before we go to the next day?
Can I just check over Peggy?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on.
Yeah. Peggy is sort of half asleep. Oh, hang on, that's not Peggy, that's Orla. Peggy's over here.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's me. No, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You didn't even move the right
Yeah.
one anyway.
Sorry, brain
Oh
fart.
no, that was me moving.
Right, it's fine. Right. How are you holding up, Peggy?
Peggy sort of takes a minute to get to full awake. And even she doesn't appreciate being woken up. Oh, Sebastian, why? Oh, that's holy, why?
Because you've had a concussion. Sleep is not the best move right now.
I'm so tired.
I get it. I understand. We need to get you properly checked out. And the worst part about this is we've not time. This isn't going to be favourable to us.
Suppose not. She stands and sort of
We move
stretches. What's the plan? I don't like anything about any of this, to be honest with you.
Oh, I know. No, we'll be moving soon, so just try stay awake.
Right. And you see she sort of sits up and rubs her eyes, and the wound that she's taken opens a bit, and as she leans forwards, you see the mermaid necklace that she wears fall out of her, shirt, I guess. And she sort of tucks it back inside, and she looks over at Orla. What do you make of her?
Can I do a... Sorry, who do I make of who?
Orla.
What
She's
do I make,
gesturing to
Peggy?
Orla.
I don't know. Early days. Again, putting myself in her shoes, I'd be as weary as.
Where is one thing? I don't like her.
Aye.
I liked Dermot. He was a good bloke, and it's weird. This girl is like Dermot, but not like Dermot.
That's daft to say the least, but some things are just as they are.
Aye.
Oil and water sometimes. That's oil and water.
Aye, I suppose. Oh. Appreciate you, Sebastian. Appreciate you.
Oh, that's alright.
None of this is clean or nice. It's all messy. And I can't help but feel it's going to get a heck of a lot messier. And I know we're looking at heading back to the camp, and we've got people there too from the farm. Wait, the farm? And she gives you a look. We didn't even think about it.
No,
It's closer than the camp. If we're trying to get people out of the camp, sending us all back is a shockingly bad idea, but if there was only one or two of us, and everyone else waited at the farm... Temporarily, I don't think old Mama Kelloyd would like it one bit, but... Christian! Christian! Wakey! Wakey!
Go away, Peggy. I'll go.
No,
out
I will not
in the
go
morning.
away, son. Come here.
Isn't Count Dermot the what?
I wanted your opinion on something.
What time is it, Peggy?
I don't frickin' know. Do I look like I have a watch on me?
If you don't see the sun, it's too early.
Oh, shush you little pansy.
Chrissy, get here.
Oh, fine.
Better. Right, Chrissy, I'm thinking. There's a lot of us, ain't there? I'm thinking if we were to try and go back to Camp Runcorn like this, we're a sorry fucking state. But we've got to get them out. Camp Runcorn's a hell of a zone, I think, and from what it looks like, they're not going to be letting people in and out, and I'd much rather my destiny was in my own hands. And I know I think, it burns me to say it, lad, but I think you were right about the military.
At this point, Christian will look behind him and check if anyone's awake. Is anyone awake?
Who wants to be awake?
Me.
Okay, Father, the Reverend is on watch, so he'll be awake.
Same thing as Marcus.
Christian will side up closer.
Sam Donal is asleep and snoring heavily.
Good, that's a noise suppression. Christian would side up closer to Sebastian and Peggy. I know I was right in the first place. And Christian would bring out Eliana's gun.
Jesus. What you doing with
Yeah,
that, son?
She gave it to me.
Christ. Well,
And,
let's be glad of it.
Because he would have probably fiddled with it at some point or another, and discovered what levers and catches do what. He'd press the magazine release.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why do you think she gave it to me? And tips the magazine out on the floor where no bullets come out. They're running out of bullets.
She wasn't Runcorn, though. As far as we know, Runcorn's got bullets to spare. We can't get cocksure. No, what I'm suggesting, what I'm thinking, is... What if we... Not permanently, mind, because I don't think she'd allow it. What if we went back to the mama? Just to keep people safe, and we went in and we got... people out.
She'd tell you to fuck off as soon as she saw you. You know she would.
Aye, she wouldn't tell you to, though.
You're
You
kind
tell
of right.
Chrissy, that's for certain.
Kind of.
I mean,
I've got an
You know,
ace up my sleeve with her, I suppose, but
She dotes on you. And we're not asking for anything more than a couple of days, at most. Just somewhere to keep. She sort of looks over at Sarah. Some people safe and others, she looks at Ray, either contained or given the opportunity to fuck off.
well, it's not a terrible idea as ideas go. But what I was saying with the military, they're running low and they're not getting help. So if you get caught, or if anyone gets caught going over there, they're probably not coming back. But the farm's a good idea.
We'll put it to the group then. A small group of us returning to Runcorn. Maybe we can get away with it.
Yeah.
As for these two sisters, was it Aoife and Neve? Can't be running around searching for more family. I know they're your cousins, aunts, I think. But it's risky. We don't
Please
know.
tell me I have heard that.
Hey.
Have I heard that?
You didn't say you were awake.
You
am.
did, in fairness.
Oh, then yes, you would have heard that.
It depends. If he's far enough away, would he have to make a check for it?
Yeah, I think I should.
Let's go scout then, yeah.
Yeah. I am, like, kind of across the fucking thing.
That cross-eyed, nosy fucker.
I mean, I'm paying attention on you, because, you're technically my, part of the family. I mean, technically, no, you're blood.
You blood.
I'm keeping an eye on you. So, 2 successes.
Okay. 2 successes. You are able to hear that.
I just heard Peggy say that we shouldn't be looking for the family, right?
Basically, she's saying, as much as she wants to help people, there's just not... we can't... Look at what happened to Dermond, going to rescue Orla. With no knowledge, no inkling of where people are, she's saying it's so risky.
Yep. Couldn't give 2 fucks. Like, I'm literally, like, across the freaking thing. I am looking at her like, you're done. I'm like, I'm dead center staring at her. I know she's looking at me, but I am looking at her like, you're done.
Christian would respond to her, hey, if anyone could make it, my aunties could.
That I have no doubt. I'm not denying their capabilities. God knows I've seen the O'Connor stock do plenty. I'm not denying that. All I'm saying is we don't know where they are. We don't know what state they're in. If they're out there surviving on their own, that's fantastic, but we don't even have a lead on them. If we knew roughly where they were, like we did with Orla, then absolutely we'd go find them. But...
We do.
Do you say that?
Yep. I'm still staring her down. I'm like, we have a clue.
She, as you sort of join the conversation, she looks over to you. Tell me then.
She's out. She's probably outside the quarantine area. There's a old motorcycle club. My sisters were part of it.
And this club safe, barricaded?
He's gonna kind of like, yeah, I would say so. The members of the club, they were a little bit of a hard bunch. I'm pretty sure they're alive.
Well, maybe then we can go check out this club. But that's a case of once we've left Wickerton. It's a big world out there, and striking out on our own is dangerous at the best of times. It's not something we can do casually.
Yeah, we still have to go pick up Auntie. The Auntie's
So I
still
see.
in there.
You get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. Look, we've got a few options available now. And that's a solid place to start. More than we had nearly when we first arrived.
I do think Mama Keloid would be the way to go, though. She's a bitch, but she defends her own.
Stubborn, I believe, is a more apt way.
No, she's a bitch.
Quick question: Would my character have any knowledge of like Momocaloids, since technically the
No.
club is around that area?
No, the club is
Yeah.
not around that area. The club is almost the way you guys came. It's closer to the prison, to the southeast of Wickerton, away from the coastline.
Ah, I got you.
The O'Carras become some sort of mafia family of Wickerton, then.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the convict fucking cousin. We've got Christian that's somehow developing a very nice psychopathic tendency, and you've got biker chick fucking aunts that have well-arred gangsters.
Apparently
And
so.
Matty who commands respect like the fucking Godfather.
Yeah, we're about to learn some dark shit about Matty. He's ex-Navy, so who knows? Like, former nightclub bouncer, ex-Navy dock worker. Like, Matty was the enforcer. He's the John Wick of this. He's the fucking Baba Yaga of this whole shindig.
Oh my god.
Just don't kill Cunt the dog, or Christian will have a 4-part series and a cameo in another person's.
You ever seen the film John Wick?
That's exactly the joke.
I'm not joking. I will infest the Matrix in order to kill you.
So far, all of this has been randomized, which is what makes this so good.
But no, just going back to Sebastian. No, Mama Keloid's a bitch, but she does defend her own. She's not stubborn.
That's why I'm not against it. I quite like the idea. She's solid like that, at least.
She'd like you.
She's already met me, mate. She was decent enough to...
Well, yeah, she just didn't have the chance to really know you as well.
No, but she's been solid for the most part in the interactions I had with her. She was solid, so I'll definitely rather take my chances with her than with some of the stuff that's out there. And I think that'll be the same from nearly everybody, I believe.
Aye. But I don't think that whoever goes back to Camp Runcorn, we'd have to have a solid plan, because they're not going to let us roll up through the front door. For how long we've been gone, they'll know that we've been missing.
Aye, but we've got people on the inside. There's Hagar, and your grandma.
But just listen, though.
You people don't need to go. You forget. They came from Runcorn. We didn't. We are new faces. And technically speaking, we are inside the quarantine, so...
People used to be arrested in Camp Eden for smuggling shit in. I'd bet if we'd been taken as missing, the first place that they would have gone investigating would be Grandma. They'd have questioned her.
No, if anybody would have been investigated, it would have been Bagger. Whatever his name was.
Hagar.
Would have been Bagger.
Mm.
He's the only one with a way out.
Okay. So, if I'd be going to Mama Keloid,
Hey.
who'd be going to Who'd be going to Camp Runcorn?
Maybe that's a conversation for the whole group.
Yeah. It's a tough one to ask.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys have people in there that haven't been to the camp. They could be the ones going in.
Uh,
I mean, I'm pretty
Either
sure
we
that
do it-
military.
Either we do it now, or wait for people to wake up.
Boy, we would wait. It's not good to just leave people behind. Not good for the morale.
No, I mean talk to people, not just go. Not this time.
Hi. Well, let's wait them wake up. You've been in some tough situations right now. You guys deserve some rest. You guys can go to sleep. I'll keep watch.
Okay. As watch continues, conversation is had about the future of what you intend to go. There's quiet conversations taking place. I'd like scout checks from all of you, just for a little narrative scene.
Private or not?
No, not private.
And
Got
just
it.
to be clear, how many stress were we allowed to relieve?
All of them bar one.
So I should be on 1 stress, not 3.
Yep.
So can I ignore those second 2?
Yep,
Well,
that's
then
good. Go for it.
In which case, it was 3 successes for mine.
Okay.
1 success.
None. I'm keeping watch with my eyes closed.
The watch eventually is not yours to take, and you all sort of spread and sleep. Quiet conversations are had, and you see Orla takes the next watch and goes and sits at the doorway.
Can I talk to her?
Yeah, you can. You'll just before you go and speak with her though. There's a quiet moment. She's sort of sat there waiting. She's watching the doorway. She's just cracking her knuckles as she watches it, breathing slow. As one of the other survivors comes and sits with her. Wait, why does that come up as? Hang on. As Curtis comes and sits with her, and she just sort of gives him a bit of a cold shoulder. Start off, Curtis. And he sort of turns and looks at her. Well, I feel the way I feel. I don't feel love. I know things are weird, but it's just us. Can we at least talk? And she turns away and goes, "You're distracting me from my watch. Nothing to do with this, and I don't want to talk about it." Look, just 'cause me and River are... You and River ain't nothing. I don't give a damn about it neither. Just go away, Curtis. Leave me the fuck alone. And you start to see him getting really quite angry and frustrated, and that's when you walk over. Okay.
Yeah, if he starts to show like he's showing signs of being frustrated, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just gonna approach him from behind and just like tap on his shoulder. Like,
oh, hi. Hey, Ocean. Marcus.
Oi, you look tired, fella.
I'm not tired.
Think that, yes, you are. You look very, very tired right now.
Is that a threat? Make a manipulation check for me.
Please, God, let me not weave this one. That would be fucking horrifying. Humiliating. That's 1 success.
Okay. He sort of looks at you. Right, we'll talk later, Ola, yeah? And she just cold shoulders him. And he goes and sits back with River, who sort of puts her head in his lap, and he, even though she's got her head sort of on his lap, his eyes don't leave the two of you talking at the doorway. What's up, Marcus? What do you want?
Look, what your brother did for my family was a great thing.
All my family. Sounds like they are your family.
Oi. I mean, my last name is O'Connor, ain't it?
Wouldn't know, we've only known each other a couple of days.
Aye. Look, Orla. I owe your brother a debt for what he did. Just would like for you to know that if you ever need anything, you can count on us. We may not be blood, but
You appreciate that. It's weird hearing about how great my brother is and how wonderful my brother is, and he saved a kid's life, and this fucking... I know about the O'Connors. I know who you people are. Apparently I know what your family's like.
aye. But
Sort of thing I ever wanted to get tangled into.
not much of a choice now, Ernie. He's gonna pull out his pistol and switch it around and offer to her. I
She
haven't seen
takes
you with
it.
anything.
It's kind of you.
Aye. Look, Orla. My family we have some old history.
Certainly sounds like it.
Aye. Not all of us were good people. Certainly not all of us have clean consciences. But our heart and our loyalty is always with those we cared about. I have not met your brother. But if Matt, tell me, I'll be honest with you, if that old bastard trusted him, it's a good thing. And look,
I appreciate that.
nowadays people like us, we may not have clean paths, but we are the best option you guys have nowadays to survival. So stick close to us. Aye?
I suppose so. And anything beats being rolled up in this church. Dermot was always the stronger one out of the two of us. He was off, succeeding in life, and I was in back alleys, making stupid decisions for stupid people. And he was always doing well, and she looks over at Matty. Our mum and dad were always so proud of him. You wouldn't have known he had a little sister. And, he's gone out like a hero, it sounds like, fighting a mutant monster in the end of the world and saving that kid's life. And that kid was so in love with Matty, and I don't mean love like that, you know what I mean? Like, just so amazed by him that he came up and he hugged me, and his hands, he held me by the arms as he hugged me, and it felt like the needles again. And I got the shakes, Marcus. Just... everyone's got a shadow. I was Dermot's shadow. Or at least I was always in it, and now he's gone, and the world has gone to hell with him. I don't know if there's any other O'Hagans alive. You talked about your sisters. What were their names again?
We have the youngest one, Aoife,
Aoife?
and the middle one. Yeah, and the
Neve?
middle one, Neve. They are they're a tough bunch.
And they survived. You think they've survived? Are they the sort of people who would survive?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they would. I don't think there's much in this planet that can mess with those two together.
Oh, one of my headphones just died. That's really annoying. You see, that's my problem. Russian. I'm not the sort of person that survives. I'm the sort of person who gets saved. I'm the sort of person that dies in an alleyway under a blanket that a stranger gave her. I slept with that. She points over at Curtis. Slept with that fucking kid. I think he's of age, but not because I like him. He's a squirmy little shite. But just because I wanted to feel something, Marcus, and now I'm being told that there's hope. I don't have the right to be alive. Not when Dermot's gone.
Nah, no, girl. You have more right to be alive than most in here.
I don't know about that. I really don't.
It doesn't matter what you think that you did that was so wrong. There are people out there, and there's people in here, among us,
Sus.
that they shouldn't be among the living. Some of us did some horrific things, yet we live. It's not our place to say who deserves to live or die. That's full bullshit about him. He doesn't fucking care. It's not our place to say who lives and dies, especially among ourselves. And look, you may think that right now you're vulnerable, and you're somebody that needs rescuing. You don't need to be like that forever.
Oh no.
You see, I have a little sister, as I said. Her name is Aoife.
You said I.
She's nowadays she would probably break anybody's skull with, her bare hands.
No.
But she wasn't like that before. About 7 years ago, she was married to a bastard.
Alright.
He beat her every time, every day, for any reason. And she wouldn't do anything. She would always say excuses. She would just say that no, she fell down the stairs. She got hit by, I don't know, a door or something. But we all knew.
I'm sorry.
But hey, look at this. Nowadays, the last news I got of her is that she's one of the most badasses of the O'Connors out there. It may be some, a year old news, but she changed. And you can change too. Your past don't define you. Look her. We all have our ghosts. We all have our pasts. But what matters right now is your future.
Pretty words, Marcus, and I thank you. And I'll thank you if I finish this watch on my own. But she gestures to the revolver. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Remember, whenever you need, you got the O'Connors to call for.
As you say. Okay. As that final watch is taken, day comes. Sunrise on the 33rd day. What do you want to do, T?
I think we were in agreement. We would start to head out and our way wherever we could, realistically.
Would it be possible for us to search the church first to see if we
Yeah.
can find like any supplies or
Anything that's
weapons
in
or
there
whatever?
has already been scavenged. There's a bit of wine, I guess, which could be requisitioned.
I mean, I would take it. Even if like one of those candelabra over here, whatever. Like, I'll take one of those as a stick.
I'll add like a club to your inventory.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Pat, what's Seamus doing? Was there anything you wanted to do as Seamus?
No, like Seamus, he pulled an all-nighter the last night, so he was catching up on sleep. So he need like, oh, I needed that. Oh well, we're all alive anyway. He will look instinctively, like first at Sarah
Mm-hmm.
to see how she is, and then he will see if Ray is still in the pew.
You know
Has he
what?
moved at all?
Roll me a private DM roll. Roll me a d6. Which is completely pointless because it tells you the result.
Yeah, no, that was a blind GM roll.
It still tells you the
Yes.
result.
I don't
Yeah.
think that rolling like the normal dice, like
Still
hides
does.
it.
So annoying.
It's easier for you to just roll. Let me see if there's anything. Like if you have any items, anything that you have in there that you can just roll one.
Yeah, that's really weird. Either way, Ray, as you awake and check, Ray is still there, but he's not at the seat. You can see Ray has moved to the side of the church, where he's looking out of the window at the zombies. He has a tormented look on his face.
Does it seem like he's about to do something very stupid?
Make a manipulation check.
I'll do this blind.
No. He's just stood staring out of the window, one arm on the window frame. Breathing slowly, looking out at the glass, fogging up from his breath.
Yeah, Seamus is happy to leave that be.
Make
Can
a
you guys-
scout check to listen.
Quick question, real fast. Can you guys see the roll that I just did? The self roll.
Yep.
Yeah, two.
Okay, then it doesn't work. Yeah. Oh,
So scout to listen in.
Yeah. What do we... Oh. Do. Okay, with 2 successes, you hear Ray quietly whispering, "Hey, we've got a fair bit. There's a couple of guns in here. So, just don't hurt anyone, alright? You can't quite make out who he's talking to.
Does it seem like he's talking into a walkie-talkie?
No. He's, like I say, he's at the window.
Anybody else seen that, or just
Right now, just Pat.
got it?
I'm giving everyone a chance for the RP because Pat's been out of it a little bit.
Jamie will start making his way over there. Like, not quite heading directly for Ray. Like, he'll guide it like he's walking down to check on Sebastian.
Mm-hmm. Make another scout check. Because as you move, something moves in the window.
Oh, that bastard.
One success. There's a flicker, and you see for a moment there's another person on the other side of the window. But then as you move, they back up and are gone.
I'm back.
There's always one.
Morning, Ray. Sebastian, lads, you doing okay?
Ray sort of glances back at you. Oi, I reckon I'm alright. It's been a bloody mess of a day. Bloody mess of an entire... fucking... Yeah, I'm alright. What about you, Seamus? You fucking other people's girlfriends now.
Oop. And oop.
Hello?
There's the response I want to give. And yeah, I'm gonna do it. Well, she came looking for me, lad.
Alright. His face twists. Oh, I fucking bet she did. We're in a house of God, so I won't say what I want to say. You fucking bastard.
Have you known my parents were married?
Aye. Bits on the ground. Fuck you, Seamus O'Callaghan. And he just walks away.
Seamus will definitely, like, after Ray walks away, he'll lean down to Sebastian. Keep an eye on that fucker. He's up to something.
Oh yeah, I don't like it either.
I'm pretty sure I saw someone through that window.
I see nobody, but it doesn't mean to say he wasn't talking to some bastard out there. I just couldn't see it. But I saw him. He was up to something, that's for certain.
Aye. Seamus will kind of just walk up. He won't even try and hide that he's doing it to Ray, and look out the window Ray was looking out.
Ray looks in the opposite direction. Make a scout check. Looking out of the window, you think you can see movement, but whether it's walkers, people, or just the disturbance of the trees, you can't be certain.
Right, okay, we need to... Right, folks, we need to decide what we're doing now. Don't know if we'll be able to stay here much longer, Father. We don't really have enough supplies for all of us.
Father sort of rubbing the dust out of his eyes. I agree. If our plan is to make for the old Mama Kelloid's farm, then... aye, that is a sound plan. The one of us is going to have to... Come again?
Oh, what's this about a farm?
Oh shit, yeah, sorry, that's me. That's a Bob fuck up. Hang on.
By the way,
I've heard rumours that someone's come up with a plan.
Oh, why you guys decide that? I'ma leave. I gotta
Yeah, you gotta go.
physical therapy.
No stress,
Take care,
Gabe.
y'all,
Thanks for
guys.
joining, mate, and I hope it goes well.
Pleasure of mine. Thank you.
Take care,
Stay safe,
Gabe.
y'all.
Take care,
Okay.
lad.
Good luck. Try not to lose nobody.
No promises.
Right, well, we're making for the Runcorn, aren't we? Find Matty's wife and see if don't forget that. What was the prison guard's name again? His sisters might be there.
Who's this to?
This is like Seamus talking to father.
Okay. The father goes, oi. I don't think there's any much point going on any more runs. We can't really stay here much longer. The house of the Lord has become, well, it's not a safe place for any of us anymore, is it?
No, father. Right, question. Kirsty, you were at this camp. What can you tell us? Like what?
It's got a
Just
tank
walk-
in it. A fucking
Well-
big tank.
I'm not planning on fighting them, lads.
No, I think what Chris is meaning more is just the fact that it can be defended, or well, is a more defendable position. At least that's what I think he's getting at. I mean, granted, there was fucking. They've got from tanks, all the old ship because it backs onto the docks. It's a bit of an odd position. Like, most would say it'd be a great place, but it's also very limited in what it can do. They've got to push out to get anything, and they're quite sheltered. And I reckon they think they're sheltered, but we've also just encountered on our way through the water. We've found water-based bastards like.
Of a lot of people
roaching
who've-
up, like.
A lot of people in this world have always thought that they were safe when they could have been anything but. If this Camp Runcorn really is as overwhelmingly strong as you seem to think it is, maybe they can last a little while. But you want to get people out, you say?
Well, where would we go if we got people out, lads?
Well,
The manor's no good.
no, the man is no good. We were considering.
Well,
Mama
we've got-
Kelloyd's farmers. That
Who
she's
the hell is
known.
Mama Kelloyd?
Old
Better
friend.
asking Christy. He knows her better.
Old friend who is a bit old. Very her best friend's a shotgun.
Accurate.
Don't take this the wrong way, lads, but when was the last time you talked to her?
Before we went to Runcorn.
And how
Oh.
long ago was that? Like,
About a week, maybe
seen
more.
yourself?
No. Over the week, I reckon. Maybe a bit. Maybe 10 days max.
do you think she's held out this long? Like, I
She had-
hate saying it, lads, but like, this thing isn't good for young, fit people. Never mind someone up in their years.
No, but she wasn't alone. That I'll give her. She had plenty of hands on the farm. Loyal too.
Maybe this is the father. Maybe we can find some degree of safety with this Mama Kelloyd. while the rest of you go to get your family out. Is that what we're thinking?
That seemed to be the best plan that we've come up with so far, yes, Father.
Well, if you're thinking the military are going to recognize you and stop you, well, those going to that camp can't have gone there before.
Oh, you're probably best if we're talking about people who haven't been, because obviously Chrissy and myself will be needed for Mama Kelloyd, otherwise it will be facing down the barrel of a shotgun. Best bet would be essentially yourself, who got a little bit more tact, and you also need to get checked out by the doctor. At least one or two others who need to get there safely. It's not too far, and
Well, I'll need a list of who I'm getting out of there, lad.
speak to a guy called, when it comes to time to getting out, you speak to Bagger.
Chrissy, you have anything on this?
Sorry, I beg your pardon. You guys cut out for a second.
Seamus raised the point of it's all well and good getting there, but how do we get out? I said when it's time to get out, you speak to Bagger.
I was finding out he doesn't know who he's actually looking for.
Yeah. So,
oh yeah.
If I pop us on the Runcorn map quickly, which I believe has all of the tokens on it.
Well, if you want me to be honest, I'd say that maybe if you took Grandad, he'll be able to point you to the right people.
The issue, lad, is these soldiers will know your grandfather.
So, people you might want to get out. There's obviously a fair few NPCs at Camp Runcorn. There's anyone from the farm originally. There's a small group of them over here. There's obviously the doctor, you guys knew, but he's obviously Runcorn. Priority number 1 is probably Ruby O'Connor, Chrissy's grandma. James McCree, your old childhood friend. Like I say, it's mostly just people from the farm. Marcus. It might be a case of going in and seeing who you can get. If that makes sense.
Yes. Seamus is like... He would have one of those little Garda notebooks, I'm assuming.
Yeah, why not?
Yep. And he's like taking notes on each person. It's like, right, so Ruby, 67 years old.
Yeah.
Ruby O'Connor. Description there, Matty.
Matty sort of goes, prettiest wallflower you ever seen. Smile that lights up the fucking sun. Usually wrapped in far too many layers because she gets cold real easy.
That is.
You might actually recognise her. She used to be a TV show, TV host, weather girl sort of thing.
Okay. Possible celebrity.
Peggy will come over at this point. There's anyone on the farm if we're trying to get them out. There's Nick, Linda, Angela, D'Angelo, Kim, Rebecca, Rita, Daisy.
Look, I'll need names, descriptions, and I'll need something I can say to them so that they know I'm communicating from me.
Kelloyd, I guess. Right, Kelloyd?
Like, is there any phrases or anything, inside jokes only he would know?
You could always bring up me. You could bring me slashing the tires of the bus.
Peggy grins at that and goes, I mean, there's one other option. A code word that nobody's likely to have slipped into conversation easily. Hunt. There's only one big hairy cunt in this side of Ireland. And she winks at the dog. That way they'll know you know Chrissy.
Peggy,
Aye.
just be. I'm being real, but it is kind of funny. How's Seamus supposed to slip in? Do you want to see the big hairy cunt into a conversation?
Oh, I imagine he'll find a way. It's more, if we say we're talking about the dog, they'll know that you know Chrissy, right?
Well, that's one. Okay. Yeah, let me make notes here. Talk about the hairy. I'm not. Like, Seamus just does like a C asterisk asterisk T.
Out of character. What is he referring to? The dog or Sarah?
Right, well, if you're going back, you might as well try and see if Jack will come. Granted, I don't know.
Like,
Jack McCree, his name will it'd be easy to spot him.
He's the one missing an arm.
He's the one missing an arm. In the chat that I had with him, I called him the one-armed bandit.
Okay, one-armed bandit. You realise he mightn't be the only chap missing an arm when I get there, right?
Look for the one that's trying to flirt with anything with a pulse.
Got it. Deal with that later.
And if you need anything to really prove that you know me, just ask him about last season's cricket match and what he did, and just remind him that that bush journey, it wasn't the brakes that were smelling bad, it was him. He'll know what you mean.
We can discuss this on the way. We've got to get to Mama Kelloid first, though, haven't we?
Well, we have to, but he needs as much info to go to these.
Why don't we all go to Kelloid first, and then divide up and go back? Because, Chrissy, this is Bob asking, because I don't want to split the party with different players at different times. Is Liam going to pick a different character and then go in as them, or is Chrissy going? You see what I mean? I just need that clarity.
Yeah, Chrissy, you'd be hard pressed to persuade him to go back to the military camp, but to get his grandmother, yes, he will go.
A grandmama.
Grandmama. But then again, how are we timelining this?
As we're talking about as players, I think we're agreed that like Christy and Sebastian are the two who can't go back because they'd be recognised.
Mm-hmm. But then again, you guys aren't. You were going on a run for Hagar. There's as long as you bring stuff back.
Yeah, there is that. We could get the guys to the farm, get them safe, and then deal with the thingy.
The only issue I see is we'd have to leave the zone again, so we'd have to punch another hole through a wall,
or go back the way you came.
And like, I'm happy enough if it's like Seamus and one or two others going and leaving it be up to Rolls to see if he's successful in his rescue mission. And taking control of one of the NPCs for a little bit.
It's up to you guys how you want to do it.
Like, I'm happy to run that. Like, Seamus will... Like, he saw the military open fire. He doesn't trust them anymore.
Yeah.
To keep law and order. So like he's going to go in, he's going to get Matty's wife, he's going to get your friends, he's going to try and organize a massive jailbreak, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more because we're at a point where we're kind of equally close to Runcorn and the farm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the majority of the group are going to the farm, and maybe
That's my understanding. I'm more just working out of like who's going back to Runcorn. You can go back. You know, some of them might recognize you, some of them might not.
Yeah, it's gonna be it is a bit of a tough one. So I'll try and completely figure out how we would. It's essentially splitting the party, but without trying to split it, which is the difficult part.
Oh, it's up to you. I mean, Liam, are you there? This is more your decision than anything.
the only other thing, just if I can before you say, Liam, I know I wouldn't know this in character, but ye snuck out, which means there is a way of sneaking back in.
Mm-hmm. However, that way back in, you know what it is.
Mm.
You going back through Camp Eden.
I am not encountering a head, an undead Dermot.
No,
you already have.
I know that
dealt with that.
Yeah.
You already have.
I know that. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying for one, the off chance that.
No, Dermot is. I wouldn't dishonor him like that.
No, his head was removed, was it not, or was it split in two?
No. It was just stabbed through the head.
I thought Matty chopped his head off or split it in two. The axe. I can't remember which one he did exactly.
Dermot's head is destroyed. There is no Dermot coming back.
Well, I know a way into Camp Runcorn. It's how we got out. But it's up to you. I'm happy to come, but they'll know me if you go through the front door.
Well, I'm happy to take this on. You don't need to go back. I know you're not too fond of the military. I can't blame you after seeing what they did at that checkpoint.
They're not doing anything except proving me right, but doesn't mean I feel good about it. But if you want my honest opinion, the less people go in that recognizes you, the better.
Right, well that's... And like, Seamus will like be making a mental count of who can't go.
Mm-hmm.
That's Christy can't go, Sebastian can't go, Peggy can't go, Matthew can't go. He's adding in like Sarah can't go, she's not putting her at risk.
And I thought Peggy could go because she was only at the manor, wasn't she?
No, Peggy's from the farm.
Sarah's from the manor, but there's no
Sarah's
way
from the
Seamus is
manor.
bringing...
That's the one.
Yeah, there's no way Seamus is bringing Sarah into this.
Mm-hmm. To be fair,
He's
Liam, if you would like to make a I need like an insight on Mama Kelloyd. A survival check definitely fits Mama Kelloyd. I don't think David, you were there for Mama Kelloyd, weren't you? No, I don't think you were.
I was not for the first part.
Only
but
briefly. Only briefly.
Yeah. So, like I say, mine is more like of
Yeah.
what I've interacted with her, not from the huge amount of.
On that survival check, Liam, Mama Kelloyd's a hard bitch. You know this about her. She is a hard woman. But I don't know whether you know about Sarah's pregnancy. In canon, whether you've been told or...
Nope.
Well, were you to be told, Liam, she would probably look favourably on someone, you know. She's a hard bitch, but she's about family, you know? But
I can extrapolate
certainly
that
has
about manipulating my own family.
Yeah, she certainly has a soft spot for people. Like, she plays the hard act, but she did let people in, you know?
I think I can persuade her to Mama Kelloy to let us in. If she wants to play hardball, I've got an ace up my sleeve that might twist her arm anyway. I know where she keeps the spare toys.
What?
Her stash of food. No.
Her stash of food.
Right, please rephrase that. We all had the same thought in the same second there, I think.
When you said... You should have just said where she keeps her snacks. Would have been so much better.
Fine, yeah. I know where she keeps her spare snacks.
Alright.
YouTube's going to be scarred for a second. Poor Novo.
Okay.
You're heading to the farm. Who's coming with me to try and do this jailbreak? I'm assuming the second Seamus says, like, he's going running this operation, Ray instantly joins the group going to the farm.
No, as Seamus says he's joining the operation to go to the to Camp Runcorn, Ray looks up and goes, "Right, I'll join you for Runcorn. They don't know me. If the whole point is for those of us they don't know to go, then it best be me. And what about you, Father?" And Father Mulaney goes, "Oi, I don't know Runcorn myself none, but oi, I know the military well enough. I might be able to get us in as a chaplain."
Right. Matty, Piggy, Sarah, looks like you're taking all these kids with you.
Okay. Another voice steps up. So everyone move to the right if you're going to Kelloy, to the left if you're going to... Matty doesn't... Hang on, I'll come to Matty in a second. I don't know if Matty could not go, you know?
Marty could act as the... could stay in the boat.
Aye.
No,
There's Orla as well. I assume she'd be going with the big party.
That's what I'll come to in a second. It's more, I wanted a consideration on Matty.
yeah, Marty's
sort of looking between the two groups. There's no way I'm leaving my ruby to anyone else. You can...
Matty.
No, I'm coming.
Matty. It's no good if you blow our cover. We won't be able to get her out. I think what would she like more? You coming in and ruining this and leaving Christy by himself?
If you want something done, you do it yourself. Punch me. Come on, beat the shit out of me. And he pushes you in the chest. Hit me, fucker.
Yeah, Seamus will hit him.
Smashes him in the cheek and he goes, oh, decent. But I swear the British officers can hit a bit harder than you can. And Ray sort of steps forwards and goes, alright, a bit easy, Matty. And Matty headbutts him and goes, what about you cookie fuck? Why don't you try it? And in a moment of anger, Ray cracks him in the face and hits him in the nose. Blood pumps onto his face. And Matty goes, right, cool. Come on then. You get the idea of what he's going for. He wants you to hit him so that he's not recognisable.
A, not recognisable, or B, he can say that he was taken against his will.
Yes, correct.
Right, I assume close combat to see if I can do this.
Yeah.
The cat will join in and like scratch
Yeah.
him.
Oh, I forget you've got a cat now. Yeah.
I did that privately. That was a mistake, I think.
Hang on, sorry, fucking thing's not loading. 2 hits, you slam into his face. Matty will start all of this as battered. I think bruised, actually. But he is harder to recognise at the very least.
Got a mad one, Matty.
Nobody's going to... I ain't doing nothing I wouldn't ask anyone to do myself. And he wipes the blood away from his mouth. That should do the trick, I reckon.
Oh, Matty. If you're going like that, just... That if we bandage you up, bandage your face up a bit as well.
Aye, do we have any? And you can see one of his eyes is starting to swell up a little bit.
Aye. We've got a bear, I reckon, over here. Not much, but we've got enough.
Alright. As this conversation's being had, you see Orla joins over on the left-hand side. I think I'll be joining yous as well. Sounds like Dermot did a lot of good for these people, and I've got a debt to repay. And I'm with you.
Right, Matty. Okay, we'll make for Runcorn. Where will we? Actually, where is this farm? No one, like, Seamus will realise as they're about to head out the door. He doesn't know where the farm is.
Right. So my question is for Liam, Gabe, who I suppose Gabe could go with this group because not recognised. So we'll put him over there. But for Liam and David, what are your plans for next Monday? Because my plan could be to do 2 separate storylines: those at Runcorn and those going to Kelloyd Farm. And obviously, like, people will have to play different characters during them.
I mean, aiming for Mama Kello is essentially convincing her, like, do not, like, immediately go for the kill on us, because, you know, like... or trying to just...
Well, it's more, who are you going to play next Monday? Because I don't really want to divide the session between bouncing between 2 different groups.
I would probably take on,
Wild and wacky idea as it might be, at Attletail's first, how about we play NPCs, like one of the military NPCs?
You can do. You're more than welcome.
Because if I know it's like counterintuitive to the
you could play this one
group. I know it's like counterintuitive to the group as a whole, but if we played like, for example, like, for lack of a better wording, antagonist NPCs, it's like the shoe. How's the shoe on the other foot, sort of thing.
Maybe. I mean, there's also that you could just play people in the camp. Is another option. Here's all of the named soldier NPCs. Oh, and James, I guess. But David, for example, could play James as an option. You see what I mean?
My one worry with playing soldier NPCs is that as players, we have a lot of things we'd have to be very careful with meta.
Yeah, with like a
Yeah, I would
information
rather
we
you
wouldn't
were. I would rather you were non-soldiers.
I mean, I've no issue being a what the fuck's his name? Taking over the role of either Ray or even father.
Yeah,
The father, and doing it like
I'd
that.
quite like to keep playing the father if I can, but I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, I can take over Ray's character and be the angsty bitch boy.
Can do. Why don't we discuss it over the week? I'll send a snippet of this into... Well, I'll tell you what, actually, why don't I? There's... Things I get as protective of my NPCs as you guys get protective of your characters, you know? There's quite a few NPCs to pick from, but there's also, like... You know, there is Ruby, Marcus, James, I think would be the best people to go for. The Doctor, if you wanted to carry on with like a medicine sort of role.
Yeah, I mean, could easily do that. Yeah, I'll go for the Doctor, because he'll be called in to check over them anyway, to make sure.
Yeah.
Because he'll be their first point of call for checks.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, I'll send a screenshot into the chat. Next week, which one do you want to do first? The prison or the farm?
You mean the camp?
So where are we going to first? So next week it will be the journey to the farm or the prison.
Inesio, do you want to go the journey to the farm to give the prison break more time to be prepped?
Don't mind. That from a DMing perspective, that's not a problem.
I mean, it's just. I mean, I'm down with whichever, 'cause both require a lot of like forethought. Not so much in like how which character I'm playing, but like how my characters would approach the situation.
Yeah, no stress. I've sent it into the chat. Let's discuss it over the course of the week and see what we do. Sound good?
Sounds good, mate.
All right.
Yep.
In that case, as dawn falls out across the world once again, our group split and divide into two separate teams. One half going to Camp Kelloyd to try and recuperate there where they can. The other half returning to Camp Runcorn and whatever fate has awaited their friends there. But till then, we have been Tattletales RPG, where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. Join us on Friday for Warhammer 40k Black Throne. Bye for now.